I am rejoicing that the healing process can begin. It can never be complete. The healing process can never be complete, but it can begin. And big congratulations to Chioma. Chioma is now, from my understanding, officially Mrs. Adeleke. Sure, you hear the thunder where they roar for back. If you can't visit anybody, we talk nonsense now. So Chioma is officially Chioma Adeleke. That to me gives me so much joy. A lot of you don't understand how amazing a person David is, you know, and to see him come out and manage a smile is happiness to many of us. Once you just talk waiting big past your papa mouth, I go just rapture you. Another rapture, I go mention your name, so you go know say now you collect the rapture. You see, I want to show you some videos, you know, that someone who was there sent to me, you know. And first of all, I'm sure quite a few of you have seen the pictures, these pictures online. This is David, you know. It takes a lot of strength to do what he's doing. It's not easy, you know. That's still David there, to the glory of God. And here's a video of Chioma. You can see Chioma, you can see Daddy Adeleke and David. You know, that's family, you know. And where this guy gets his strength from, I don't know, but David is a strong man. Just look at that again. You know, if you can zoom in. You see, it's a wonderful thing that these two people who have gone through a lot, by the way, I'm talking about David and Chioma, the whole family. You see, the child was raised online, so everybody is either an in-law, an uncle, an auntie, a family. Everybody online is a family friend to the Adelekes, that is Davido and Chioma. And it was particularly tough, even for the online community of family members. It was tough for everyone. People who have never met Davido in their lives wept. People mourned. People prayed. People hoped the news was... You followed the story. One or two people spoke out of spite, but may God forgive those ones. But the majority, by majority I mean 99.2 or 3% of the online community mourned with David and Chioma Adeleke. It was one of the saddest periods, or one of the saddest moments in 2022. It was a moment where people could feel the passion, the anger. I got first-hand information, and even me, when I came to speak about it, even though I didn't want to speak officially, because I was not in any position to speak officially, people still came and said, no, now. There were, of course, the online Ileri boos. The online Ileri boos that were trying to raise hope and use that to catch clout. Catch your clout online. It's okay. There's so many channels that talk about celebrities and make their revenue from talking about celebrities. E-Online is all about celebrities. I don't know if it still exists because I don't have DSTV anymore. Ever since we had Netflix and internet, I just could not find myself watching the same movies. There were some movies on DSTV that when they are playing the movie, I know where the next line. You understand? I'd watch some. I don't know whether DSTV has improved now, but by the time I logged off, and then I logged off during COVID. Why? I didn't want anybody to enter my house and come and repair antenna. And because we live not too far away from the beach, my house is like a 7-minute walk from the beach. The salt water corrodes the DSTV camera. So every 2-3 years you have to buy camera. Then they will tell you your decoder is old model, you have to swap it. I was like, I ain't going to do none of that. I'm done. What's all that? You understand? Then the price kept increasing, and I was struggling to see the value. Where's the value? What am I paying for? You know, I'm not saying don't buy DSTV. That's up to you. But me, I logged out, and I'm telling you why personally, as a customer, I logged out during COVID. So I moved to internet, and we watch Netflix, and Netflix it's to me, you know. So I don't know if E-Online still exists. If those of you who have DSTV, you know, then you know I needed to bring someone to come and fix decoder in my house. They come and repair the decoder. One day I just woke up and said, you know what? I'm not doing this DSTV thing again. I'm done. I'm sorry, guys, but maybe there's some news there that I need to hear or watch. Tastebuds was furious with me during the Olympics. She couldn't watch Olympics, but you know, I was like, nah. I'm not allowing somebody to come into my house. I'm not buying decoder. I'm not buying camera. I'm not doing any of it. If DSTV wants me to have, they should give me camera and decoder and put it in my house and give me for. I'll be paying the subscription. Am I even ready to pay subscription now after I've been on Netflix for so long? You know, but that was my problem. You know, so I don't know if E-Online still exists, but E-Online is a channel that was dedicated entirely to celebrities and famous people. So I don't have a problem with you talking about celebrities. Celebrities are to be talked about. That's why they're celebrities. They're celebrated. They're people who people know. And any matter. Okay, if who is the guy that needs to be blocked? Please let me know. Let me rapture somebody. Let me rapture somebody. So like I'm saying, there is nothing wrong with talking about celebrities. Now, sometimes celebrities get into trouble and you come and break the news or discuss it. There is nothing wrong in, if you have for instance, I have discussion platforms and I bring issues from everywhere. I talk about my personal life. Who is the guy that needs this rapture? Because there's one guy that is hungry for rapture. I don't block in papa, in mama. All of them don't collect blocking. Hey, baby, you see the problem is me ole bimo ale. He will now papa go beat for house. And not be the papa where they raise him in real papa because his mama never still tell him truth. Person where I don't come out since. You remind in day where they wash toilet where they na many labor and I be. I no be laborer for better country where they pay pounds or dollars. In monthly salary na 25k. You can't get it, they using your guard data. Take the common line, they talk nonsense. Now get time for them. Just thank you as soon as show me. Make I just rapture and make you go meet him papa. Where papa did they play with a lady. So can I continue? So there's nothing, I don't have any problem with people talking about celebrated people. You are in the news. People are going to talk about you. People talk about me. I talk about myself. Sometimes I bring my family issues online. And I say, okay, guys, you know what, this is my issue, what do you guys think, you know, this was going on, and people talk, we share issues, you understand? So at the end of the day, I don't have any issues with anybody talking about what's going on with David. But you see, in our walk, let us learn to be human beings. Even judges, doctors, lawyers, police, sometimes police go arrest you, but they still say you they carry person wey sick inside motor. It is his duty to detain you, but he will just look at it and say, okay, if I detain this guy, this person fit buy. He will just say, you know what, go. Sometimes, even as journalists, yes, it is your duty, yes, but you see, sometimes tamper justice with mercy. Feel for the people. A lot of people who had, a few people, because there wasn't many people who had things against Davido. A few people who had issues with David chose that as an opportunity to air their views and, you know, show or show their grievances, and I'm totally against that. I'm totally against that. However, I don't have a problem with anybody talking about David or any other celebrity, especially since it's in the news. But if you talk about realities, or if you talk about things, or you can make discussions about it. That when, if imagine my channel here is there's no way we will not talk about what happened to David. It's impossible, you know. So I'm sure the internet also put a lot of pressure on the family, that is David, Chioma, the Adelekes in general, and the whole back and forthing, the whole asking, it was stressful for the couple. And at a point I was worried. I was worried that it could affect them. I was worried that it could affect their relationship, only for me to hear, is Soso here? If Soso is here, I'll bring him. Because Soso was there yesterday. Tag Soso. So at a point I was worried for David's health, worried, but I couldn't air my concerns, you know. Worried about their state of mind, you know. It was worrying. And then the best news I heard was they got married. To me, that was like a wow moment. Oh, thank God. You know, at least something to help their state of mind, something to assure them that, you know, no matter what happens, they are strong, they are together. They gave the public the semblance of togetherness, and that to me was everything, you know. I don't know if you understand or if you agree with me, but that to me was exceedingly powerful. You know, I was rejoicing, you know. David has been quite quiet of late, so we can't even share the joys or the beautiful moments on where everybody's waiting for him to share first, you know. But that particular instance was a wow moment, and then for me, I felt the healing process has begun. Someone said Daddy Freeze sabi do amebo pass woman. If you consider me doing my job amebo, what is your own work? No be estate you did a sweep because free Wi-Fi did it. I bring information to people. If you call it amebo, then na so as they do amebo, na so Pulse TV they do amebo, na so Instablog they do amebo, na so Tunde Ednot they do amebo, na so Linda Ikeji they do amebo, na so Punch newspaper they do amebo, na so Vanguard they do amebo, na so all of our radio station they do amebo. So all of us they do amebo. The problem is we're getting paid. You where they comment for video of person where they do amebo, I hope you are getting paid too. Because you they see us, we they drive Benz, we they fly business class, we they cruise inside Rolls Royce. You where they comment say they do amebo, I hope you are living that life too. If not, shut up. Oh. Because you can't be at the back of a bus talking about us. You can't be outside the club talking about us in the VIP. Get into the club first. Get into the club first. There's no need. Baba, I did fly business class with my 7-year-old kid. I made some of the legs first class even. And you they complain about me? Let me tell you, my son's business class ticket is more than your annual salary. What you have worked for from January to December, looking back that for a business class ticket, and you didn't hear the talk? That's the problem I have with people. People, they do their work. If you don't like, and leave. There's nowhere on my life that says, please watch my video. I don't do it. If you don't watch my video will still sell. No. We need to talk. There's certain things we need to talk about. If person do Yahoo, he buy Gucci, una go complain. Person they do in work, they buy Gucci, you say na amebo. One day, as you dey like this, nothing original dey your life. Even your kidney and your heart na Baruf, na Taiwan. The internal ramblings of your body na fake. But you dey talk, say person. So okay, make I join you, they do Yahoo. You where they do Yahoo never blow. Eleribu. Let them push my button. Inside they pushing my button, I will tell them story. Don't want my body, they will hear it. How are you doing, Rita, my darling? Vidoma, let me give you. Just tell me who you want to rapture first. So we don't go and rapture. Let me make you moderator. Vidoma is moderator today. Anybody will talk nonsense. If I don't see you quick, Vidoma go see you. Let's have this conversation. We had a church service in the UK. Every single person that attended was fed. Even if not small chops. Wine for our communion. Yes. Some people contributed. I can bring Simply Vicky. Will tell you how much came in. What came in could not even rent the venue, let alone venue and small chops. But I appreciate the donors. And when we're done, we took everybody that was available to go and eat lunch. By lunch, I ate ofada rice with meat and stew. Some people ate begiri. That's how we run church. And we were ready to pay for everything until one guy, that's why it's good to have good guys. One guy just stood up, him and his wife. He said, no, we are covering the whole meal. Come on, so they look at. We took everybody there, we're ready to pay everybody's meal. And so one guy just, man, when that guy comes, I just don't like talking about people who give on my channel, because the next 5 minutes, everybody done the wrong, go beg them money. So can I continue with my story about David? The moment the wedding was announced, I felt a type of joy that I had not felt in days. There was, even in the London trip, you know, I had booked my trip to the UK. It was Pastor Toby Adegboyega's birthday. We're all supposed to be there. David was supposed to be there. Ubi was supposed to be there. Soso was supposed to be there. I'm trying to remember everybody that I know. As in, it was supposed to be a mad event. Just the tent. I don't know if I should be saying this because Toby didn't give me go ahead to say it. Oluwa Toby Lover, you'll not be angry. Just the tent at the back of Toby's house was about £100,000. As in, you don't know the setup that would, and they had to scramble everything for David. So it was sadness, you understand? And the birthday had to be called off, you know. It was just sadness. It was mourning everywhere. So we got to the UK. We that left Nigeria going to the UK to go and have fun. Now we got there, was all morose, UK weather, rainy. It was just sadness in the air. We tried to cheer ourselves up, but you can tell that it just get as it be. Luckily for us, the news now came that David got married. You know, I was overjoyed. Inside the rain, you will see small sun, the people. You heard thunder, then all of a sudden you can see the sun. You can see here at the back, the curtains. That's why I have to use my ring light. Normally, I don't use the ring light because I just prefer natural light. But because of the sun and my back, and just like the thunderstorm was raging and rambling, the wedding, small as it was, the marriage was like that ray of sun, the ray of hope for Chioma's family, for David's family. I want to read a scripture, even though today I did not plan to do a scriptural teaching. But join me as we go to the book of Job, chapter 42, verse 10. The scriptures say, after Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes and gave him double as much as he had before. My problem with this scripture was, it was written by men at a time when it was normal to go to war, normal to count losses. Anything can be restored. Cars, houses, phones, jewelry, watches, they can all be restored. But if you've lost someone close to you, you know that if you lose a child and you have triplets, it can never replace that child. Tazebot lost her dad in the early months of 2019. Till today, she's not okay. Sometimes she blames herself. Oh, I wish I'd gone to see him more. Oh, it was because I was too busy working in Lagos. I didn't have time for my dad. Oh, no. As in, if you hear the sadness in her voice when she speaks of her dad, and this is a man who was in his 70s. Now imagine a child that is just about to start tasting life. So yes, Job's fortunes can be restored, but his children that he lost can never be restored. Tazebot lost a sister about 12 years ago, her immediate elder sister. I think it was pneumonia. Every year at the remembrance, Tazebot would cry. I mean, I used to, when it turned 10 years, I was driving with her one day and she just started crying. I mean, I was like, come, your sister died 10 years ago. Why are you still crying now? And I didn't understand it. And somebody blamed me, said, don't do that. People never get over things like these. So you can imagine a mother, what she went through for her baby. So I can only imagine what Chioma went through. And a father like David who rejoiced over that boy. I know what it's like to be a father. I'm a father to quite a few children. And I try to be a good father. I wouldn't call myself a great father, but I know I try to be a good father. My kids tolerate me and love me, except the ones that mother managed to send me that story for another day. I still love them though, and I believe that despite the fact that their mom has done everything a human being can to to poison the minds of their children, and yes, they will say they're adults now, they can say they don't want to see you, blah 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 blah. I remember growing up, I had issues with my dad, serious issues. I didn't talk to my dad for 10 years. As in, today I'm the only person that can call my dad and talk to me. He listens to me. If my dad is angry about something, he will call me, he will explain to me, I will explain to him. I say, Daddy, you are not right to be angry here. We go. 1 week later, he'll call me again. And so over the years, I was able to develop that relationship with him. But there was a time when we were not talking. I can't say we're enemies, but if I see my partner, they greet him. That's how bad it was. But my mother never funded it. Even when she had issues with my dad, she believed that I should. There was a time I said I was going to change my name. I'm not going to answer my father's name again. My mother said, are you mad? My mother made sure. So when they say children don't want to talk to their parents, and the children are, no. If your mother, and to be honest, I'm not toxic in the lives of the children. I'm not the kind of father that wants control. No. There are some things I will not do and I've put my foot down, but doesn't mean I don't love the children. But I don't understand how a woman can fund it and be happy that the children are. There's a sister of mine, a member of my church, who said to me that the money her husband sends to her abroad is only £100 if she converts it. But she's happy he sends that £100 because it is a link between her and the ex-husband for the children. And she encourages the children to talk to their dad even when they don't want to. So I had to put that in because I know what it's like to be a father, and I know what it's like to have a son and raise a son. So I can imagine what David went through, and I pray that nobody listening to this video or watching this video or ever goes through having to hear, as in they will call you and give you that kind of news. I pray it is not your portion. I pray against such in your lives, all of you who have kids. So, yes, the scripture say God restored Job. Job chapter 42 verse 10. But God did not give him his children back. He got cows, he got money, he got servants, he got clothes, and we have to learn from the strength of Job to trust God at all times. I'm coming to do a teaching later on today about how physics can be used to prove the existence of God. I sent to it's called quantum entanglement, and the topic is God exists, quantum entanglement, how physics seems to corroborate God's existence. I will do that later today, not late at night. Late at night we're going to talk about toxic relationships. By later today I mean maybe 2 hours after I close the video. I'll get some rest, just get some food, and then I'll come back to talk about that. So stay tuned to the page. It's a discussion we should have. It's a bit technical, not everybody might get it, but we're still going to talk about it anyway. So I pray for restoration, even though complete restoration is totally impossible. But I pray that the strength needed. When Paul said he had a thorn in his flesh and 3 times he asked God to remove it, and God didn't, and the lesson there was my grace is sufficient for you. We pray for that sufficient grace of God in the lives of the Adelekes, that sufficient grace that can substitute where the pain is. I pray for that. I pray for that in the lives of the Adelekes, that is David and Chioma. I'm going to bring one or two people up. I'm going to bring one or two people up. I'm going to hear them out. What do you have to say? Okay, Captain Mo is here. Captain Mo is my very good friend. And he's a pilot. I don't know if he sent the request in error, because Captain Mo can be very shy, but I'll be glad to bring him. Hey, Nene.
Good morning, Daddy, please.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you, my sister. So what are your thoughts?
My thoughts, I'm so happy for David and Chioma, and more especially for Chioma, because that's her only child, and losing just the only child is just so sad. So at the end of the day, for me, I was praying. That's the only time I was praying that news was fake, like that news was not real. Because we all know when you have kids, like, I went through the trauma for them too. I don't know them. I just know them online, and I'm a fan of Chioma. I love Chioma because she's a quiet, calm song. So with this coming out, it's a good news. I'm so happy for them. Yeah.
Thank you, Nene. Thank you so much, Nene. Thank you so much for that. We all wish the best for them. It is very, very sad that anybody could, even our worst enemies, we don't pray for that kind of thing to happen to them.
Again, we saw them yesterday, but that doesn't mean they're still going through the grief. Like they're just there because
yes. Reduce that music, Auntie. You are in a noisy place. Some people just come with noise. Now she sent the invite to. They will just come with noise, as in Captain Mo, where are you? So I'm listening to you, Nene. Continue what you are saying. So sorry about that.
So I was just saying, as we saw them yesterday, they were on that. I think it's the uncle something they have. Like,
yes.
We should not take it like, oh, these people are bad. They're still going through grief. Like they're still processing it. So like we should not just like conclude like, oh, they're bad, they're okay, everything is fine. No, that's gonna take a long time for them to move.
Captain Mo. See as you find like fresh catfish. Where they put small pepper on top. Which of your offices?
The main office.
I beg, no show people, I no fit shout. No just show anybody.
I don't show anybody.
Salute. How far, Captain Mo? How is the weather? This thunderstorm, where are they here? How are they land inside this kind of weather? Are the manager?
Okay, I have to go. I'll call you back. I'll join back.
All right then. We have another person here who just joined us.
Okay, Daddy, please, I have to go. Someone will come in.
All right, my darling. Take care.
Thank you.
There's somebody who has joined. Sally, can we see your face? You are just showing us gray. Eh? Let me remove Sally. Sally don't join. Meanwhile, now her bed sheet they show. Someone said shy captain. More people have sent requests. I'm inviting them. They are not talking. While we're waiting for them, please. Vidoma said, what do I want to eat for lunch? I wouldn't mind some Facebook stars. You can send me some Facebook stars for lunch. I won't complain. Eh? Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you, my brother? How are you?
I'm okay, sir.
Go ahead. What are your thoughts? Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my darling sister. Good afternoon. People are shy today. They will come and then they will be shy.
It's my first time.
Hey, no, you are even talking. The other person could not even talk.
It's my first time.
That's why I don't like doing live at this time of the day, because I'll only be meeting Nigerians. If I do live at 11 p.m., that's also Americans go free, and they know they shy. American people sabi talk. All right, so let me hear you. Go ahead.
I'm happy for Chioma and Davido. I'm not their fans. I don't know them, but the story that I'm hearing, I'm so very happy for them, and so sorry for their son that they lost, because me too, I have children. I have 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. It's not easy to train a child and later you lose it. It's very painful. So now I'm very, very happy that they are back, they are together, and they are married. May glory be to God.
Amen.
I'm so very happy. Because when I heard the story, I was shedding tears. I was crying. It's not easy. It's not easy to be a mother and later you lose 1 child. It's not easy.
I get you.
It's like a heart broken. You will be remember it. Sometimes you will wait, sometimes you remember.
Thank you,
I'm
my
so
sister.
very happy for them.
Thank you. Your name is Eliza, right?
No, my name is Benedicta Romi.
Benedicta Romich. Are you Nigerian?
Yes, I'm in Nigeria.
Oh, nice to meet you, Benedicta. Take care. All right, we have Eliza here. Can you guys reduce your volume? There's some noise in your background. Eliza, raise your hand because there are 2 ladies. Okay, Eliza. So, Eliza, share your thoughts.
It's a great pleasure to me to have them back. It's not a really sweet and pleasant choice to lose your child. I'm a mother of 3 kids.
You don't look it too.
I'm a mother of 3 kids. I'm married. I'm at home now.
Chai, very nice.
I saw the news. I was very heartbroken. It's not easy. In fact, really happy for Chioma. She's really a strong person. For her to undergo something like that, I mean, she's still able to hold on to herself. It's not easy. It's not easy, that it is. But I'm really happy and excited that they are now finally together. And I pray that before the end of next year, we will surely have good news from them.
Amen.
I'm really happy. In fact, I don't even know how to show my excitement.
Just by calling and showing it, that's already a lot, Elizabeth. That's already a lot. And we're all happy for you too. And I wish you and your family well. Okay, my sister?
Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
You're welcome.
That I actually come across the baby's picture. It always gives me a very heartbroken moment. But I'm really happy for her at last. Now finally able And may God continue to be our strength.
Oh. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Eliza. Bye. All right, before I bring the next person, big shout out to someone who just sent me stars. Bola Akinlaja Tomiye. Bola, thank you for sending me stars on Facebook. To send stars is so easy. Just go to your Facebook page and search for Daddy Freeze, and you see my video, and you can send stars there. Hi, what's your name?
Good evening, Daddy Freeze.
Good evening.
My name is Patience.
Patience, what part of the world are you in?
I'm in Qatar.
Oh, wow. I just came through Qatar literally a week ago.
Yeah, I followed you. You had a live video, right?
Yes.
While you were turning back, yes.
Yes.
I followed you, but I was at work, so I just had to mute and just listen.
How is life in Qatar? When I was taking off, taste buds had slept off. I took some pictures of the city. I'd never seen the city before. I don't know if I can find them. Let me even send them to her from the plane window. Qatar, a fine place. As in, I think this is it.
During this World Cup, I've never seen. Yes, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
This was taken from the window of the plane.
What you're seeing.
See.
Yes, this is Corniche.
So just looking at it, you know the city.
Yeah, sure. Because it's just only a state. I think it's within 5 hours you will go around Qatar. It's not that big. Okay.
Oh.
Lagos is, I think, 2 times bigger than Qatar. But the beautiful thing about them is their preparedness and their security conscious. In fact, during this World Cup, we were thinking is going to be kind of hectic, but they made everything so beautiful, so easy. Like, the security is top notch, both land, air, everywhere is secured. So it's quite fun here.
That's so nice. So what are your thoughts on the issue?
Really, Daddy Freeze, sometimes I sit back and I wonder how some people can be loved from afar this much. Chioma and Davido are the couple that I've seen, and I can't just imagine, I can't just believe how people love those people genuinely from afar, like of us. We so much love those people. When we got the news of the passing of their son, we literally cried. Like, my husband said, like, we were like, wow, what happened? Because we weren't seeing it coming at all. That's the least thing we had expected hearing. So we are only open, our ears were just open for the good news. All we wanted was the good news. The good news, we'll sleep, we'll wake up, we want the good news. And then when this came, it came as a shock. Most people did not believe it. But we are really totally grateful for the people like you who are spiritually grounded, who are physically, both spiritually grounded, worldly minded too. You understand? So they have people, beautiful people like you that surrounds them. I believe you all were equally able to pull them through, maybe through text messages and prayers and all that. And the people like us who genuinely and truly love and care for them, even when we don't have any connections, like even when they are not following us, even when we don't know them, but we see ourselves going out of our ways and saying, God, please keep these people, strengthen them. Let this phase be a moment that they will go through with everybody, and it will not be a very hard one on them. So we're equally grateful to the likes of you who were there for them. And all we could say is that we'll keep keeping them in prayers, as you've already read, that God restored everything that Job lost. though that of a human cannot be restored, but we know that God will still restore it back by giving them another children, you understand? Even though they had children already, okay? So because I believe David's other kids are equally Chioma's kids. So I don't like it when people say, oh, I feel more for Chioma because she lost only her son. I don't like that phrase. Because I believe if she is in marriage with David, they both have children. They just lost one. But I understand where people are coming from, okay? But I think we could just erase that totally and just pray and wish them well. That's all. No need to like say, I feel more for Chioma because she lost the son. No. Let's just say we feel for them they lost the child, and that's all, period. You understand?
Thank you so much. We have somebody else here with us. What is your name?
Ahana.
Your name is Ahana.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you
Morning.
from, my sister? Good morning.
Canada.
Oh wow, Canadians are waking up finally. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's a good thing to see them back online. I'm a fan of Davido. I like his personality. I like his style, and I'm happy that they've been able to bounce back. It's not easy losing a child. I lost a child too before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I lost a child too, so I know the pain.
How?
But
Tell us your story. How did you lose your child?
Oh, I had placenta previa in Nigeria when I was in Nigeria. So I lost the first child, and she was like 30 weeks old.
Oh, you
Pregnancy, but
lost a pregnancy. It's
she
different
died.
too.
Yeah,
I know it's
so
painful. Losing a pregnancy is not a joke, but it's still
it's
you can't compare it to losing a child.
that you already know, right? So yeah, so I understand what they are going through, and I'm happy that they have a support system, because this is always like a flashback. They can never forget the pain. But we thank God that they've been able to pull out of the stress and trying to get parents. And with people like you around them, I think it's going to help them to get back. And I pray that God would lead them through, grant them mercies, and then better beginnings from now. And congratulations to them too for their wedding.
Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. A big shout out to Uju Udogu on Ohabuike, who sent 99 stars. Thank you so much. And to Bola Akinlaja Tomiye, who also sent stars. To send stars is so easy. Just go to my Facebook page, Daddy Freeze. You can go to your page, search for Daddy Freeze, top right hand corner. My page will pop up. You will see it with the blue tick, 747,000 followers, and just send me stars, and I'll greatly appreciate you. All right, so we have two more people who joined. The lady Flaky's Gold. Flaky's, share your thoughts.
It's actually morning here for me.
It's evening where we are. It's 3 p.m. on the dot.
I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. It's 7 a.m.
You're just waking up.
Yes, sir.
How's Phoenix?
It's pretty cool. It's cool now. We're enjoying the weather better than the people on the East Coast.
So,
I mean, the part that I am, we don't have snow. So, yeah, this is the best part of the year for us.
True.
are you serious?
Yeah.
All right, so what are your thoughts, my sister?
I'm just really happy for them. I'm really happy for them, because for some of us, when we hear the bad news, we just don't know what exactly to do. Because even if we're crying, we don't know these people personally. And for Davido, I want to say maybe like 3 times a year since 2019, I would dream about Davido. Like 2 or 4 times. And for every day that I wake up from those dreams, I will go into his DM. I will just message him there. Until I want to say about almost 2 years ago, I was in Sky Harbor Airport, and I was standing right by his side. But then I was waiting for my friends to get through the
Customs.
TSA. And I was like, is this Davido? Is it not him? Then before I knew it, I saw one of my friends coming towards me, and I'm like, hey, that guy looks like Davido in Yoruba. And immediately he got on the escalator and he left. And we were on vacation. So getting to the hotel in New Jersey, and that's when I saw the post, exactly what he wore. And he posted about the car. I'm like, oh my God, I miss him. You know, we just really happy they're here now, because it's really, they're young like me, and it's really hard being a celeb, being out there, everybody talk all kind of stuff about you. And I really love that, the kind of woman Chioma is, because it's not easy. It's not easy being with a celeb like that, you know, somebody that is that young. Everybody want a piece of him, you know. But she was able to pull through. And up to this very moment, the loss of the boy was, I want to say, for, like you said, like 2 or more percent. It's loss of everybody, not just them. I really pray that God comfort them the more, bless them the more with their own kids, and help them to raise the ones that they already got. Yeah, we them.
Oh, thank you so much, my sister, and God bless you. And we have one final lady with us tonight. Hello, elegant.
Good morning, Daddy Freeze.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
El Elegant. So, what are your thoughts?
I'm just excited. I just heard the good news from you now that they're married. And I think this is kind of a consolation to everybody, those that really love them genuinely, that were touched by the passing of their kid. I also thank you, Pastor Toby. You know, you guys were really support system to Davido and Chioma, you see. And this is why, for me, this is why I always encourage people to have good network of friends, because you never know when storms will come at you. And these are the people that will be there for you. I could tell, you know, from this whole incident that Davido has built for himself a good network of friends. Because when you go on social media, you will see posts from people. You will see people, you know, praying for them, especially Pastor Toby. I was watching his video yesterday of how he was having a video call with them, and you could see the excitement in him, like a baby who was expecting the dad to come back from maybe a trip. And I was just so happy about that, you know, despite the fact that nobody can really console them very well, apart from God. But you know, when you look around you and you see people who really care for you genuinely, that gives a little bit of hope. And I know that as time goes on, they will be able to bounce back. Not fully, it's not easy. Like people say, I haven't lost a child, but when you lose somebody that's very dear to you, you will definitely feel the pain. So I want them to know that our prayers are still with them. We're still praying for them. Like when I heard the news, I was like, I said, this girl is just in her 20s. Look at what she's going through. You know, I looked at my life when I was in my 20s, and I just looked at this girl's life. I'm like, no, this is too much. This is just too much. But I know that girl, she's a strong girl. I must confess. She's strong. She's strong, I must confess. And the strength that is in her is not ordinary. And I know that strength is going to push her through. It's going to keep her through the years that she has ahead of her. That's just my thought. Thank you so much, Daddy Freeze. Thanks for bringing the good news to us. I wouldn't have known about it.
Oh, you're so welcome. Now, I want to ask you as we're parting, thank you so much, Flaky's Gold. And thank you so much, Ahana. Bye and God bless. So, by the way, Elle is Black Mentor's wife, and she is having a masterclass on how to be an elegant lady. When's the date again?
December 10th.
December 10th. Guys,
Yes, I believe so.
you believe so? Is it not 11th?
Don't mind me, I'm doing so many things.
I know, but people really want to know how to be, how do I put it? Elegant. So you have to be there for them.
Yeah. There was this will remind me, there was something you said in one of your lines that most ladies are busy praying, going to sleep in church. Some of these things you just say them passingly, but you passing a great message. They're praying, and all their husband or their spouse or the person that wants to marry them really wants from them is to be elegant. That word, when you said it, I'm like, this guy, Daddy Prince, you're really a prophet. And that is the truth. Because I have someone who is not married. I think she's probably a year older than me. In 3 days' time, I'm going to be 44. So, and, I asked one of my friends, so what is she doing right now? So she's just praying, she's doing, I'm like, she's doing it all wrong. God has done everything. You give an illustration. God gives you a revelation that there's water in the fridge, right? The Nigerians are still praying for God to bring that water from the fridge to them. That's what most people do. God has given you all things. He has enabled you. So what you now do is for you to take action. And that's what most of us are lacking in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
Nigerians are really lacking action. Yeah, so you're absolutely right. Just change your life. I could tell from myself, from my own story, how it has helped me in my business, how it has helped me in my marriage, and how it has also helped me in mingling with people, connecting and networking with people. So it's something that is really needed by us, by every lady.
Absolutely, absolutely. So guys, don't miss it. I think it's the 11th of December.
Okay.
I think, or the 10th of December. We're going to come and we'll do a post for it. It's a masterclass that you should not miss. She's Black Mentor's wife. And if there's anything you guys know that Black Mentor doesn't play. He doesn't joke. Black Mentor is serious 24 hours a day on how to on how to make things work. So there's quite a lot to learn from her. Do find the time to join in and enjoy from the abundance of wealth that she'll be sharing, especially during this particular masterclass, how to be an elegant lady. Some of you don't know how to be elegant. Some of you don't even know how to behave. Everything is just loud, like Nigerian government. You understand? You just do things anyhow.
I'm doing a YouTube video today, which I'm going to post. I just want to, because most people, they confuse themselves with elegance and fashion. So they don't really know what it means to be elegant.
That's important. That's extremely important.
Yes. So
people need to know the difference.
Somebody who is properly dressed and well put together, they just believe it's elegant. No, somebody can dress properly by the help of an image consultant, just like us. That's what we do. We help people, put their wardrobe together, help them dress for occasions. And then you will be surprised that probably somebody spills drink on the person at the party, and the person just loses herself. And then you say, oh, I thought she's elegant. So I'm making a YouTube video today. I'm just going to get dressed and do my video shoot today. So
guys, look out for that. What's your YouTube channel? It's
Elegant Bell. Elegance. Then the bell is Belle.
Elegant Bell.
Yeah.
Look out for that, guys. It's very important you don't miss this. Don't be missing opportunities to better yourself and learn about things like elegance that your mothers did not teach you. Don't be gawking yourself. Ooh. So, my darling Elegant Bell, regards to Black Mentor and to the kids. Thank you so much for joining live. I'm still going to come back later on today in maybe 2 hours to teach about finding God with science, the quantum entanglement. So join us in 2 hours more or less. Thank you all of you who got stars for me. I think somebody else just got stars. Let me do a shout out to that person. Kolade Samuel, thank you so much. Take care, everyone. God bless. And once again, my love to the Adelekes. Hey, sound.